You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me?
Martin Scorsese is one of the most famous and influential independent American filmmakers of the last 50 years. His films are frequently filled with violence. This voice of violence, this lexicon of the vicious nature of the human species, is a staple in American history and American movies. Nevertheless, Hollywood chose, through self-censorship and a rating system that the industry adopted, to sanitize violence, to make it bloodless and binary, good or evil. And it seemed there was few consequences, either physically traumatic or psychologically damaging, to those who perpetrated and those who received violence. It was justice personified, simplistic, and easy to understand and support. Scorsese and others rejected this notion.
What are you gonna say in that newspaper of yours?
If I say what I feel, I may be out of a job.
Like this character in the Green Berets, Hollywood was afraid of the consequences of the truth. What would depicting real violence do? How would it affect the storytelling and the money-making? Nobody knew until the late 60s and early 70s, when ideas about the self-imposed censorship the motion picture industry put on itself began to change.
So they made an example of him and his brother.
With such films like Mean Streets, Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, Casino, The Departed, The Irishman, The Gangs of New York, and others, Scorsese used the visualization of violence to tell a story. It helped the audience understand the fears, rage, hopes, consequences, and resolutions that violence could bring.
Cranberry juice?
It's a natural diuretic. My girlfriend drinks it when she's got her period. What, do you get your period?
Frequently, the violence seems justified. Even so, there's always a traumatic price to pay for it.
But I'm the guy that tells you there are guys you can hit, and there's guys you can't.
Son of hell! Now you will learn about laws!
In Taxi Driver, for example, Travis commits a bunch of violence that seems justified in the defense of a child sex worker. However, his motives are not pure, and he only does this as a proxy for a political assassination out of convenience. Ironically, in Raging Bull, a boxer achieves fame and fortune, but also destroys himself. But then he examines, why do we still romanticize it?
I know there are women like my best friends who would have gotten out of there the minute their boyfriend gave them a gun to hide. But I didn't. I gotta admit the truth, it turned me on.
Scorsese's films also ask the question, why do we enjoy violence? What are we romanticizing? What do we want? Tragically, far too many people end up with only the voice of violence to speak, to hear, and to experience.
Who shot the shot? Who shot the shot?